It's like we're in the middle of something here, man. What the heck? This is so stupid. Meanwhile, we kill an archer, cold-blooded, and get a level out of it. Alright, Rolf got a little bit beat up. He's not dead, though. That's what's important. He'll get the HP he needs, though, pretty quickly. Oh, I don't know about that hit percentage. How much could Rolf do with the bow? 7 worst case scenario, so I just need to hit him for 7. Got a better shot with that. Perfect. There we go. Bye. Alright, very nice. That's Rolf's first level. Hopefully it's going to be something really good. Not bad. HP and speed, that's what you want to focus on at first. Some strength is nice, but really, speed's what you want to get up immediately, because you want him to try to attack twice in one round. Go ahead and do this. If Soren gets adept, it's all his. If not, Mia gets it. Looks like Mia gets it. Or I can make Boyd get it, but I kind of don't want to. There we go. So yes, with these pirates showing up, you want to try to get to these houses as fast as you can, or at least this space right here, so they'll be forced to fight one of your units. Preferably Mia or Soren, because, you know, they've got the best shot at beating them of those units down there, so that's what you're aiming for, really. Okay, we'll skip. Enemy phase. Yeah, I kind of figured your dumbass would come down here. I'll take him out in a second here. Other phase, yeah. So there's going to be some reinforcements there, but it's nothing serious. What I'm going to do is just... see, they're both at full, right? I'm just going to move them both down here. Which means we can also move up Mist pretty close, and Titania pretty close. One of these guys does have a javelin. Yeah, this guy, so watch out for that. 13 times 2, 26. That should be pretty good. If she gets a crit, it's okay, though. Because her crit rate's pretty high. Because keep in mind, she needs levels pretty much as Rolf does, so it's alright if she gets them too. Just HP. Ah, that sucks. If her magic can just go up like once every 2 levels, then you've got a pretty decent Ileana, because that's really what she needs the most of. Like, she needs to just absolutely smash them with magic power. Nah, he's only missing 1 HP, that's not too bad. Move everybody up. Alright, cool. We got that one blocked off. We'll switch to Steel Sword. I don't think Mia will get hit, but just in case she does. Really, this back house is the one you want. This front one's not terribly important, but I mean, if you're like me and you want to get everything, then sure, go for it. They split up. The boss went towards Boyd, and the other one went towards Mia. I really don't care about these guys at all. Oh, I didn't see that archer down there. Not like he's just suddenly changed my plans completely, but I did not see him down there. Yeah, careful where you go, Marcy. I don't need you to get shot by an archer, because they will do bonus damage against her. Alright, very nice. Knock out the guy with the javelin. Heal Ike very quickly. Yes, I'm aware the archer is still there. And then rescue Mist. I don't know if we've shown the rescue command or not, but keep in mind, when you rescue people, which is typically with the paladin units, you are going to lose half of your current skill and half of your current speed until you like place them back down on the ground. In this case, it takes the minority, so skill 13, instead of losing 7, you only lose 6. So I guess that's a little bit helpful. But if you've got a unit that's rescued somebody else, you probably don't want to use them in combat for that reason alone, is because their accuracy and their ability to double is probably not going to happen while they've rescued a unit. It does prevent that unit, though, that they've rescued from taking any damage. If the unit that has rescued somebody else dies, then the rescuee will pop back out on the field. Boy has a ranged weapon, though, right? Yeah, he does. It's not going to do that much, though. I'm going to try to move these guys back. See if I can't set him up for a trap here. The boss isn't that much stronger than the other guy is, though. Like, and yeah, there's another reinforcement. It's like 9, like, for their important stats, 9, 4, 8, 4. For this guy, 13, 7, 11, 7. Like, they're a little bit better, but not crazy high. It's only because he's like 8 levels higher than the other person, though. Yeah, I'm just going to let me attack. I'll wait on that. In case he goes down here, I want to make sure I can trap him there, too. So, it's just those two left. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned this either, but you can also press X at any time, and it will take you to a unit that you've not yet moved. Okay, I need to get him out next turn, because he's probably going to run for the other house should I not attack him. Keep poking. Marcia should catch up at this turn. Yes, she did. Ike! You're that person! That's right, it's me, Marcia. As promised, I'm here to pay my debt. I'm going to join your group. Join us? But I thought you were one of the Holy Pegasus Knights of Benyon. Pfft, I resigned. Well, apparently it wasn't that holy then. So what do you say? Are you gonna let me in or what? Come on. Are you sure about this? I mean, I'll be honest with you. We're a destitute band of mercenaries. Your wages will be a pittance compared to what you're used to. So what, are you saying no? No, I'm simply pointing out that you'll be losing almost all of... I won't lose out on anything. Plus, I work twice as hard as anybody else. Alright then. Come on, let me join you, please. Well, if that's what you want, I guess we'll give it a shot. We're short-handed, though, so you're gonna be busy. Yeah, pretty much. Huzzah! That's great. Just tell me what needs doing. I don't think this girl knows what she just signed up for. Oh well, she'll figure it out at some point, right? Oh, right. Boyd got hit by a poison weapon. I should probably mention this. The Venom Axe. When you get hit by poison, you will take gradual damage. It's not that bad in this game, though. You'll take like 1 to 3 damage per turn. As you can see right there next to his portrait, it's got Condition, Poison, Force. After 4 turns, it will wear off on its own. This house right here has a Restore Staff, which you can give to one of your healers. Right now, just Reese, because it's a C-level staff, and you can heal poison faster that way. There are also things called Antitoxin, which is an item you can use that will heal the poison as well. So, any of those will work, really. But, anyway, now that I've taken out that guy, I was getting distracted. Let's move back to our unit here. Marcia, she is a Pegasus Knight. Airborne Knights who wield lances and possess high magic resistance. They are vulnerable to bow attacks and wind magic, especially bow attacks. They have been in pretty much every Fire Emblem game, everyone I can think of anyway. So you have to be very careful with them. Her growth rates are as follows: HP 55%, Strength 40%, Magic 20%, Skill 50%, Speed 55%, Luck 40%, Defense 25%, and Resistance 30%. She's the only playable Pegasus Knight in this game. She class changes into a Falcon Knight, which is another unit you'll get later on. When you recruit her, she is under-leveled, and so a lot of people sideline her. I have used her before with a bit of effort. She's a decent unit. She'll still be pretty much fragile throughout using her, even when she class changes. But she does have very high movements, and she'll be able to hold her own relatively well. She should be able to take on magic and lance users. Whenever she promotes, she'll get swords. So she can beat the axe users with the weapon triangle if she was having a hard time with that. Her HP and defense will be kind of low, and she will not be able to use the steel swords or the silver lances until a few chapters after she promotes. I think she can only make it to B level until she promotes and lances, and then once she gets to the next promotion, she can go to A. So I would say, really, I'm not a big fan of using her. She's a decent unit, but every time I've used her, she's been really fragile. The movement is nice, but there's another flying unit that I typically prefer that you're not going to get too many chapters later from now, so I will not be using Marcia. I have used her before. Like, for me, she doesn't turn out good until she gets to her promotion. When she gets to her promotion, she's okay, but you have to be very, very careful with your Pegasus Knights and make sure that they don't get put next to anything that they'll take bonus damage from, like bows and arrows and stuff like that. Because should they, they're going to be in serious trouble. So, as much as I don't mind Peg Knights, I am very careful with them, and every time that I've ever played a game with a Peg Knight, I always check their stats to see how good or bad their growths are, and how people have fared with them, and Marcy I've not fared well with every time that I've used her, so I will be avoiding her for this. Oh no, not there. Okay, 15. If I have to use Boyd, then I will, but I don't want to have to. L Thunder. Nah, I'm gonna have to use Boyd, aren't I? To get rid of this guy. 8, yeah. It's a high crit rate, but it's not high enough to guarantee it. I'm gambling with this, I know I am. How much did he say he was going to do? 12 times 2. That will kill him if he hits both of those shots. I'm going to be gambling one way or the other. I'm gambling with Boyd attacking, and then I'm also gambling with Rolf, regardless. So, the best shot I have is with this axe. Yes, got it. And he actually missed both times. So that was actually the best possible outcome. And then we can kill him with Rolf's bow. Sweet. Scallywags of the sea we are, and like this is quite worthy. Yar har har, yo ho har. See you later. He is treated like a boss too, so you get a lot of experience off of him. Rolf, come on, dude. Alright, Mia can't move, so we should be able to start getting into those houses next turn. Oh, it's just you left. Okay. Go ahead and drop Mist so we can use her next turn. As you'll see when you rescue a unit and then you drop them off next turn, they actually will not get their movement for that turn, so just be aware of that. There is a skill called, what is it? Savior. There's a skill called Savior that will eliminate those speed and skill penalties when you're holding somebody in a rescue. So, if you want to use that, it's pretty useful if you use rescue a lot. I don't use it too often, but I will use it occasionally. Okay, so for now, those are the last sets of reinforcements, by the way. At this point, it's just down to what they have on the field, so go with whatever you like at this point. I'm going to knock out these mages first. This boss is actually kind of difficult compared to the rest of the map. He's not impossible to beat or anything like that, but he's much stronger than most of the other bosses you fought at this point. Alright, we got his little partners out. Oh sweet, we got a level off that. Oscar's pretty close to class changing then. I'd like his luck to be higher, but I mean, you don't need that much luck, really. If you get past 13 when your unit's maxed out, you're fine, which is pretty easy to do with almost all your units. So let's send, I guess, Soren over to get this. Send Mia over to pick this up. So this first one in the back, you're from Crimea, aren't you? I'm a warrior of the Beast Tribe. Lord Ranulf spoke of you. Lord Ranulf, he's not a lord. Doubtless you've noticed that Fort Titano has been taken by Dane forces. Watch your step around that bunch. That's a dangerous mage with them. Or there's a dangerous mage with them. Oh, okay. We of the Beast Tribe find magic, and especially fire magic, particularly threatening. I am waiting for friends and cannot leave this house, but I would give you this. If you use it, your magical resistance will increase. It will help you fight that mage. Take care. Thanks, buddy. So you get a talisman. That's another one of those items like the Seraph Robe. It will permanently increase any unit's resistance by 2. So, very useful thing to have. I don't think I can put Boyd on that spot, so I'll just go ahead and use up the rest of this heal staff. It's only got one use on it anyway, so might as well let it break. There we go. Alright, so they'll be able to attack him next turn. Nothing important going on there. Screensaver, come on, you gotta cooperate with me a little bit here. You can run back here. Yeah, let's see if I can lure him out here. Let's just go for the crit. Well, I don't know how much. His defense is 6. 5 and 9. 14, 6. That'll leave him with 8. So he should be okay. How about speed, though? 8, 7. I don't know if that actually is an advantage or not. I didn't realize he could reach that far. I might have to just go for it anyway. Well, ward's not going to help at this point. But he needs every little bit he can get, I guess. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake right there. I mean, his speed is lower, but it's only by 1. I don't remember if that's going to count enough to double or not. And he might miss both shots anyway. I don't know. He missed it. Yeah, he only got to attack once. Okay, yeah, we're fine. No problem. So let's just go ahead and knock him out. And grab this other item. Humans, yeah! Oh, come on. You're so rude. If you can't tell, I'm playing dead, so go away. What? Huh? Why? Because my mother told me if you ever meet a Bjork, play dead and it will leave you be. What? It's not true, is it? I knew it wasn't true. I knew it. Well, then take this and get out of here quickly. Huh? I hate humans. I don't want to talk to you. Shoo. Whatever, dude. So there's the restore staff. This will restore a unit to normal condition. This can take away poison, like you've already seen. It can take away sleep, other things like that. For now, I'm just going to put in the combo, though. Because we don't need anything else, really. Now, if you want, you actually could drag Rolf all the way over here to try to fight this guy. I'll fight him as is, and I'll just, like, slowly try to move all my units over there. If they don't make it in time, it's no big deal, though. I'm not going to worry about Boyd, though. We'll just leave him there. Actually, no. Boyd could use the healing from Mist, and Mist could get some more experience out of that, so might as well. For now, though, both of these guys need healing, so we'll go ahead and work on that. It's kind of a shame how slow you have to play this map, but you really do have to play it relatively slow. That guy does have a ranged weapon, by the way, so watch out for that. He doesn't have it equipped right now. He's a Night Killer equipped. Alright, there goes the poison by itself. Is gone. Alright, those two are fully healed. I'll talk more about the whole sand-based area later because there is a desert map, and desert maps in both Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are kind of more so the annoying chapters. I don't believe it's till like chapter 15, so it's a little ways away, but we'll get into it whenever we actually get there. So for now, let's go over this guy. Kotov is a halberdier. This is a class change soldier that we like the ones we've been fighting. He's got pretty decent stats. They're kind of balanced all around. You kind of around the 12-14 mark with all of the important stuff that he's got. He comes with a Night Killer. This is a lance that's designed to do bonus damage to all of your horseback units like Oscar and Titania, so you have to watch out for that. He also has a Javelin, so he can attack from a range as well, should he choose to do so. With the Night Killer, he's typically probably only going to get to attack once per round, but with the Javelin, he'll probably get to throw it twice. He also has an arm scroll. Whenever he's beaten, he'll drop this. This will increase the weapon level of whoever you give it to. So if I give it to Rolf, it will increase his weapon level from E to D. So what I will likely do is get Rolf to a D level weapon, and then I'll just use that and immediately take him straight up to C. That's likely what will happen, since he's already working on the D level weapons. So let's go ahead and continue. really do anything. Likely you will probably not get bonus experience from this chapter if you're playing it long like this and you're not just running straight to the end of it like I am, or like some people would do. If you're actually splitting up like I am, you're probably not going to get any bonus experience from it, but in all honesty, I think in this case the weapon levels are probably more important than just getting flat out bonus experience, but it is up to you, really. I'm probably going to go ahead and actually try to fight him here. Death to the rogues who defy Dan. Defend our brethren. Erase their shame. Poke. But Ike, how much can he do? Let's see, he's going to do 10, so that'll bring him down to 12 next round. We can do that, but that's not a very high accuracy. I'd rather go with this. So, you're the new commander. Tell me, boy, what cowardly tactics did you deploy to fell our brothers? You must have deceived them. There's no way Rabble could defeat Dayan troops in a fair fight. Or maybe your commanders just suck. Bring it on, boy. Get him out of there to heal. So you can see Mist can only heal for, what, 14? So, not a lot. If you look at the stats, they'll actually tell you how much you can heal for. For heal, it's 10 HP plus the wielder's magic converted to HP to a target unit. So she's got 4 magic, so it's 10 plus her 4 magic, 14. That's how you come to that conclusion. With the men's staff, it's 20 plus the user's magic unit. And the fact that they add your magic stat will actually be very important later on. To a few of our units, actually. Move her out of the way here. Tough. Go and heal again. I know this does seem like a waste of experience, but honestly, it's easier to get bonus experience in chapters than weapon levels sometimes, especially at the start. And the faster you can get them up higher, the more, the better stabs you can use, like Ward. So you do want to try to get them up as quickly as you possibly can. Soren, I'm probably going to take Eliana, not Soren. I don't think Soren needs levels right now. 13's pretty good. The boy just needed healing. I might as well bring Soren over there, you never know. So what's his HP at? 14? We can do this. Well, no, we can't. That might actually kill him. Forgot he had a support with Ike. Now I should be able to do it without killing him. There we go. One of those shots might have missed, but you never know. Don't think Rolf can reach this turn. Unless I try to push him super close to it. It might be possible. No, not quite. Unless Marcy has the shove command now. Generally, horseback units will not have the shove command, so... I could really push for this. Watch this. Shove Boyd. And that gives Boyd the amount to shove Rolf. And then Rolf can reach. That is called playing too hard. Booyah. God, man, he almost got a full 100 experience out of that. Nice. Oh, geez, that might have been worth it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man, that was beautiful. Okay, that's all we got really have left. I could heal Rolf and Reese both with Mist. At this point, we're not going to get the bonus experience, I'm pretty sure, so let's just go ahead and do it. Because this will get Mist up a level. But it's more so the weapon level I care about, getting it to at least D so she can use Mend. Because heal's not that helpful when you've only got 5 magic. Yes, there we go, awesome. So she can use men now. I might just go ahead and trade that over from Reeds, because I'm not going to be using Reeds anymore at this point, now that we got missed. So let's just go ahead and trade over both of his things. She can't use Ward yet, because it's C, but she can use Mend at this point, so... We're just going to use Heal, though, because he's only missing 1 HP. There's no point in wasting the Mend staff right now. I think everybody's good now. Yep. So, with that being said, after 18 turns and over an hour of gameplay, I'm definitely splitting this into 2 parts. Seize and clear the map. We defeated their commander, but we still don't know what they were after. Dan might be planning to invade Gallia. That is true. Dane's crossed the border, so hostilities could break out. More war! Hooray! Did Dan truly mean to set the entire land aflame in a blaze of war? It might, I don't know. Captain! She's not the captain. But like I said, it is entirely possible that if Dan just went and invaded Crimea, they could just steamroll right on through and just head straight to Gallia at that point. And they're all like, are you going to sit here and argue about a war that hasn't started? She kind of has a point, but at the same time, you don't really want to have war, because it's not good for anything. I mean, for some people they might consider it good, but as the famous man once said, it is well that war is so terrible lest we grow too fond of it. Yeah, exactly. War brings pain and sorrow. Not to mention, it's very expensive to start a war. Either way, for now, we should really head to the palace. On your skinny Bjork legs, it is very far, but we'll do as we can. Oh jeez, we got even more cuts? Oh man, yeah, this is definitely going to 2 parts. Good lord, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't think it was going to go this long either. So we finally met up with Elincia. I'm going to try to go through this relatively fast, keep everything important. So she knows about Grail, the reason why you'll see later in this cutscene. The king has arrived. This is the Lion King, also known as Kanigas. Yes, Kanigas, ruler of the kingdom Gallia. He's the Grail mercenaries. And yeah, they've actually met before, but Ike was still a small child, so he doesn't remember that. Titania does remember him, though. Let's tell you about your father, Grail. So he has Leith and Mordecai leave. I'm not really sure why, but whatever. I mean, they're not really like big shots or anything like that in the Kingdom of Gallia. They were just escorts, really, for that mission, but either way. Would have Elincia stay, also this one. Yeah, this is Jifsa. This is the King's Shadow. No, he's not evil. No, he will not turn against you. He actually is on your side. He's also a freaking powerhouse in the last level, because you can choose to use him if you want. Pay him no more need than you would the heir. Also have Titania and Soren stay as well. Yes, of course you, Soren. You're the tactician. So Ike was raised with no knowledge of Gallia whatsoever, nor does he recall ever having been here. So, long ago Grail was actually a mercenary for Gallia. That's right. They forged a strong bond between Kanigas and Grail, so they were actually very much friends. While he does not trust the Bjork, his father is different, as well as the king of Crimea, who was killed, and also Lord Renning. And Titania, apparently. You and your sister were both born here in Gallia. You stayed only for a short while, but part of your childhood was spent within the borders. I feel your parents were carrying a dark secret. Someone was hunting him. Who, the Black Knight, since he kind of killed Grail? Once over 10 years ago, and after your mother had been slain, so apparently she died as well, your father chose to leave Gallia. Before he left, I went to him and asked him to share his tale. I asked, why are you being chased? Is there anything I could do to help? But I was unable to loosen his tongue. And then I thought he had returned to Gallia, and then I heard he had returned to Gallia, so I thought I had another chance to hear his tale. His fate was black indeed. Yeah, the Black Knight once again. So yes, the voice that we heard, the howling, right before Ike almost got his ass killed, that was actually Kanigas. The wound was fatal, and so he was not able to save Grail, but he was able to save Ike from being killed. At his last, did he confess anything to you? Did he reveal the identity of the Black Knight? No, he did not. He said basically to live peaceful in Gallia and entrusted the Grail mercenaries in Ike's command, and to forget everything else. So if anybody desires to live here, he will so arrange it. But I don't think so. I couldn't live here in peace, not now. So yes, he's gonna go try to kill the Black Knight anyway. And yeah, it's not a good idea, but Ike's not anywhere close to strong enough. Anyone who can defeat the Father is well beyond my reach. You got that right. So he's gonna try to grow stronger, lead the mercenaries, and prepare for a day of revenge when it finally arrives. You've matured, Ike. You didn't learn from last time, and that qualifies as maturity. Whatever. So, he also asks us to escort Elincia once again, and the reason being for this is, while Gallia and Crimea are allied nations, it's only within royalty. It's not respected by the common citizen. Right, because the people of Gallia seldom seem in Crimea, vice versa. While the nations are friends, the people of Crimea have little real understanding of Laguz. Yes, Elincia, no one cares. Perhaps that is why Dan targeted him. The hatred of the Laguz is well known. So while he would like to take guardianship of Elincia and assist in rebuilding Crimea, it's not really possible just because of the common thought between the two. So Gallia can't really offer Princess Elincia any relief at all, unfortunately. So, what we should do at this point is head to Benyang, because they should be able to help us. Passage there will require months at sea, and that's what the mercenary army is for. Though they lack the numbers for it, if the princess were willing to hire us an escort, it would be an offer beyond our expectations. And so at this point, rather than get the differing opinions between the two, they both basically say, yeah, I'll do whatever you want to in this case. So as of now, the Grill mercenaries shall assume the honor of serving as an escort to the Princess of Crimea. I guess at this point they finally do believe her, thanks to Kanagas vouching for her. So that is pretty much what our next role is to head to Benyang through a ship with our mercenary group. Wow, I actually got a clear bonus for that? How? It was 18 turns. Whatever, alright. Or no, it was the turns to clear. I got 100 for that? Are you kidding me? Man, that's absolutely insane. I'm surprised I got any at all. But with that being said, in the next episode, I guess we will be heading to Benyang while escorting the Princess of Crimea. So, I apologize for the hour and 7 minutes, more like hour and 8 at this point. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later. Jeez, I hope it won't be as long either. But we'll find out.